எங்கும் திருவரை பெற்று இன்புறவ பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு கௌரி நூறாயிரம் பல்லாண்டத்தின் தோல் மணிவண்ணா உன் சேவடி செவ்வி திறக்காப்பு அடியோமோடும் என்னோடும் தெரிந்து ஆயிரம் பல்லாண்டு மணிவாய் மனவாழ்வு வாழ்கின்ற பல்லாண்டு பணிவாய் சோகவதற்குலையும் சுடராணியில் பல்லாண்டு அடைபோர்க்கும் முழங்கம் அப்பாஞ்சதன்யம் பல்லாண்டே சர்வதேச சகாக்காய் ஜகத் பலக்கணம் ராமானுஜம் நிகந்த வியாபினி பூயா சாமிலி லோகைதேசி ஸ்ரீமன் ஸ்ரீரங்கஸ்ரீமன்மத்ரவாபுரம் சம்மதத்தயா ஸ்ரீமன் ஸ்ரீரங்கஸ்ரீமன்மத்ரவாபுரம் சம்மதத்தயா நமஸ்காரே ராமாய தன்மனே ஹரதன்மனே பிரசாதத்த பரமப்ராப்ய கைங்கர்ய சாலினே ஸ்ரீ சைதன்யா மாத்ரம் தேவக்யாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பரவணம் வந்தே நம்யஜாமாதரம் முனி வாழிருவாய் மொழிப்பிள்ளை உலகவாழ் வாழும் மொழிப்பொருளை சேலை வாழி வாழியே துயமாகும் வாழியே சுந்தர திருத்தோரணை வாழியே கையமேந்தியம் கோலும் வாழியே கருணை புண்ணிய கண்ணினா வாழியே கடல் சூழ்ந்த மண் உலகம் வாழ மணவாழ நித்யஸ்ரீ நித்யமங்கலம்
வேத இதிஹாச திவ்ய சமரன் பயாமி ஃபலோதகான் We did Saturveda Parayanam and Ramayana, Bharata Bhashya, Bhagavad Acharya, Srinivasa Gadya, William Prabandha Parayanam to Lord Sudarshana Narasimha Swami to Yam Pavanta Kashi. So after that, we do Yadasthan, we will take water to our head and we will take as a Before going through the Harati and Pushpam, we would like to invite our founder Rishi and G2 to speak something about Homan.
Thank you very much, Pandit. I want to first thank our priest. For the last 3 years, doing this prayer on behalf of all of us. The significance of this prayer is for world peace. If you imagine what's happening around the world today, we are doing our little part as a community for world peace. Whether it's in Ukraine or whether it's in the Middle East or whether anywhere else, Lebanon, Africa, it doesn't matter. So this annual event we do every last weekend in August is to pray for world peace. We have been doing this for many years, and fortunately we have a priest who's been with us for 5.5 years with us, and also to give the good news that he's a permanent resident now, so he's going to stay in Canada. He is no more a work permit holder, he's a permanent resident now, so which is good with his family. So I thank you sincerely for all this effort and work for our community. So now I have a few people to introduce, and we have our great city of Hamilton's mayor, Andrea Howard is with us. I request Andrea to come forward. And we want to, as usually, we want to honor her with a small plaque on behalf of our community. I asked Dr. Gosai, one of our trustees, to come and present this to our mayor. Now I request our mayor to say a few words.
Well, thank you so very much, Nithya, and thank you for inviting me once again to be here with you at what is a wonderful community gathering, but importantly, a time of prayer. And as the president of the Community Cultural and Heritage Center here, Cultural Center, I want to say that this has been well served by you as the president for many years. I can tell there are other people that are here from other orders of government, and that's important. It's important that all orders of government not only share in today's prayer, but also in the meeting on what today is all about for the new community here in our city. As has been mentioned, there's a lot of strife around the world, and even here in our own city, we see people struggling. Folks are having a hard time. They are having a difficult time, even when it comes to simple things like putting food on the table, feeding the kids. We see that that strife causes difficulty not only for individuals but for community as a whole. So as we here gather, thinking about world peace and thinking about how we can have an existence where everyone can thrive, where everyone can feel safe, where peacefulness is what's around the world and in our city. It's, I think, important for us to reflect on the mental illness that we see, the poverty that we see, the homelessness that we see, the addictions that we see, and commit ourselves to doing everything that we can as individuals and as a community to support people. I'm here because, yes, because I'm the mayor, but also because I'm a member of the community. And I respect and very much value the diversity that we've achieved in our city. And I can tell you 30 years ago, our city looked a lot different. I like the way it looks now a lot better. Tell you that. The tapestry that we continue to weave as a city includes so many different things and so many different cultures and so many different gifts that come to our city. But it weaves a tapestry of community that is beautiful to see and participate in. So that's one of the reasons that I'm here. I also want to say that I brought a certificate for the community as well. So I am going to ask Uzma Qureshi. Folks might know Uzma. She's a member of my team, my office, my chief of staff. But Uzma, if you could come and hold on to this beautiful plaque, and I can then just present. I can just present the certificate. What I want to say is that this Sudarshana Homan prayer is one that really does reverberate around the world. And I know that you're taking this opportunity here in Hamilton, but also this kind of ceremony is happening in many places, and it's in that kind of spirit of all being people of the same planet and the same world that we're here today. So I want to say that this certificate is just a small representation of my gratitude for when you bring with the censer rings, the Swara censer grains on this wonderful day. So I'm going to read it out loud on behalf of the City of Hamilton. I'm pleased to recognize the Swara Heritage and Cultural Center on the occasion of your annual Sudarshana Homan prayer. Thank you for your commitment to preserving Hindu culture and seeking peace, protection, and well-being for all. I very much appreciate it, and really happy once again to be here as the mayor of the City of Hamilton.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Pushpam was for Andrea's office as a community of. If any of you need anything in the mayor's office, you can reach us. She has assured us that she will be helpful.
Yes, absolutely.
Now we have our own member of parliament for Hamilton East Stony Creek. Because our location is situated in Stony Creek, I want to invite my friend, I can also call him my younger brother, Mr. Chad Collins, member of parliament for Hamilton East Stony Creek. Chad, I want to recognize you and then Now I request Dr. Joshi to come, because Dr. Joshi is part of our management team now, to come and present this to Mr. Collins. Thank you very much. I request you to say a few words.
Well, thank you, Doctor, for the certificate, and thank you, Nithi, for the introduction. And I'm honored to join both Mayor Horvath and Deputy Chief Deity, who's here from Mundan, Prasadam. As the mayor said, we live in a very special city and a very special country. And a big part of my job as an MP and as your federal representative for those who live in Hamilton East Stony Creek is to help people with the issues that they have with the services that we provide. And one of the biggest services that we provide is immigration services. And last year, when you invited me to this event, I had the honor and the pleasure of speaking to many of you about some of the challenges that you've had with those processes, but as well as the stories and the journeys that you've taken from different parts of the world to come to Canada. And one of the questions that I always ask of people is that why did you choose Canada? Of all the places you could have moved to in the world, why did you choose this country to be your new home? And for many of you, it's the same answer. There's opportunity here. It's multicultural. There's acceptance of people who come from other parts of the world, which is very important because we don't see that in many parts of the world, unfortunately. There is a rule of law here, and so we understand that we have institutions that people can rely on in terms of fighting racism and fighting some of the challenges that you people have when they come to our country. For this weekend, and sorry for my attire today, but I'm at the Peach Festival for the entire weekend, and I'm serving Sundays. But I also have a booth there. And yesterday I had the opportunity to speak to a Ukrainian family who just landed in Toronto day before yesterday. And yesterday was their first full day in Canada. And they traveled to my booth and they talked about some of the horrors of war that they've seen. And then we talked about the challenges that we see and the strife that we see, not just in Ukraine, but in the Middle East, in Africa, and in different parts of the world. And this family, who had 5 children with them, were so happy to be here in Canada. And they're hoping to be here for many years to come. They said to me, there's really nothing to go back to right now in terms of the homes that they once lived in the small village that they were from. And so I think their story is an important one because it fits very well today with your festival in terms of looking for peace, not just here in Canada, as the mayor talked about, but globally across the world. And when Ukraine's situation is settled, and when it's settled in Africa, and when we see peace in the Middle East, unfortunately, we know that from history that there will be other areas of the world where there is conflict. And so your festival and your prayers for peace are important. And I think they have to happen annually because we will see, unfortunately, these conflicts in other parts of the world. And so I'm just honored and privileged to be here today that you've invited me back. I unfortunately have to leave because I'm back serving Sundays this afternoon, and I know that your event will wrap up not too long from now. So if you have time with your families to come over to the festival, it's a great event, especially for those that have children. And I want to leave you with one last message, and that is, I know MP Hefner will be here later today. And the mayor's office, I think, will echo these comments that if you have any issues, whether they are immigration issues or otherwise, our offices are there to assist you and your families. And if it's municipal, provincial, or federal, and you're not certain who it is that you need to speak to, our offices will collectively point you in the right direction to get you the services and the assistance that you need. And that's an open invitation at any point in time to give us a call to help you, whether it's immigration or otherwise. And I know that's a popular one in my office. But I say that sincerely, and I know the mayor feels the same way as well we have here when she arrived. So Nithi, thanks again for the opportunity to speak today and for the invitation. I hope you back next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. I'm not trying to be vertical here. Next year is going to be an election year. Okay? Mr. Collins that served us, I would say, excellently and very well. So I want you all to remember that. Anybody who lives in the constituency of Hamilton East Stony Creek, spread the word. We have to remember Mr. Chad Collins as our MP, and we want him to be our MP for a few more years. Now, without further delay, Mr. Ryan Diodati, Deputy Chief of Police, Hamilton Police Services, in charge of operations. I invited the chief as well, but he couldn't be here with us. So he's a man, nobody told me this, but I hope and wish he will be the next chief when Frank Virgin retires next year. And also, with his permission, I want to mention his brother, who is the current mayor of Niagara Falls, Jim Diodati. I want to say a special thing about Jim. I've known Jim for many years. Jim used to come from a Niagara Diwali dinner year after year. Because of COVID, we have not had in the last few years. Niagara Falls, every Diwali day, the falls is lit with tricolor, Indian flag tricolor. Because of Jim Diodati's initiative. So now I want to honor Mr. Ryan Diodati with us. Another senior member, Dr. Chokalingam, and I want Anil and Ritika Mohan to come to members of our community to honor him with these two things. Now I want to request our deputy chief to say a few words to us. How he's going to keep us safe going forward. That's okay. That's okay. We will change it. We will change it. Don't worry. Don't worry. What you say.
Thank you very much. It's okay that you mentioned my brother Jim. I'm used to being second fiddle to my brother Jim. In fact, most times people forget my name. So I'm just pleased that some people remember my name. I want to echo what the mayor and MP Collins talked about, as well as Nikki, in terms of world peace. MP Collins talked about the Peach Fest and families being there, enjoying the festivities, eating peach sundaes, enjoying the ride. Unfortunately, we talked about peace. And yesterday there wasn't peace at the Peach Festival. We had an individual there with a fully automatic firearm. You have to ask yourself, who brings you gun to a peach festival? Where there's families there to enjoy the time, enjoy what the region brings, the best pizzas in the world. And we had 2 additional shootings in the city of Hamilton. So I know that the community supports the police. I know that MP Collins is in support of the police as well as more than 91. Always supporting the work of the outstanding contribution of each and every member, both civilian and foreign, provide to the members of the Hamilton community. So today, I'm deeply honored to be here, joining you all in the sacred and powerful.
So the first stream went for 2 hours and 37 minutes, and then it got disconnected.
The event organizers, the priests, and all the community members who have gathered here today. On behalf of Chief Frank Bergen and the members of the Hamilton Police Service, thank you for inviting us to be part of this spiritual gathering and including
Right now we have
us
2 people.
in this meaningful occasion. For me, this moment is a symbol of unity and a reminder of the responsibility we hold to each other and our community as a whole. Seeing everyone gathered here today, I am encouraged that together, irrespective of our roles and backgrounds, with the shared purpose, we amplify the positive energies and create a stronger, more resilient community. This unity is vital, not just in spiritual gatherings, but in our daily lives and professional endeavors. The Hamilton Police Service has a long and mutually supportive relationship with Hamilton's Hindu community, and we remain committed to fostering and sustaining this relationship. As mentioned, I am honored to share this occasion with you, and I'm inspired by this community to continue upholding our duties with renewed energy, to protect those who rely on us, and to approach our challenges with the confidence that we are guided by a commitment to one another. Once again, thank you for inviting me here, and enjoy the rest of the festivities.
Now, two of the fellow cabinet ministers, they extend their regrets. I know MP Homan will be here in a few minutes. He might be stuck in traffic. One is Burlington Member of Parliament, Karina Govish, she sends regret, but she has one of us here. She has brought a message on behalf of Honorable Guru. I would request her to read the message to the community. Just one second.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sandra, and I'm pleased to be here today on behalf of the Honorable Karina Govish, Member of Parliament for Burlington, to join you as we gather to fight for peace and welfare around the world. Although Minister Gould cannot be here with us today, she would like me to share a few words with you. I'd like to thank the Hindu Heritage and Cultural Center of Hamilton and my good friend Nithi and Al for your hard work in organizing today's special occasion. I want to acknowledge and celebrate the many outstanding contributions that the Canadians of the Hindu Heritage continue to make to build a stronger and more prosperous country. As the home of almost 830,000 Hindus, the positive impact of the community can be seen in all aspects of our society. Hinduism embodies a profound philosophy rooted in respect for all living things. It is a way of life where every facet of daily existence is an aspect of one's spiritual journey, which is why today is about peace and togetherness. As you pray for the betterment of our global community, it can be hard not to focus on the many difficulties that global citizens across the world are facing. While challenges remain, we also know that there has been a great deal of progress. When we show care for one another, we achieve more in our shared goals, including fostering a more peaceful community here at home and around the world. Thank you for including me today, and I share well wishes on this special occasion.
Thank you, Cassandra. I would like to call Dr. Desai to come and present this to Cassandra to take it to Honorable Guru. Thank you. Thank you. Another federal minister, she sends a regret. That's Honorable Anita Anand. She is from Oakville. She is a member of Parliament for Oakville. Why these two ministers are not here? Not because they are lazy and they are at home. They are on their way to Halifax for a cabinet retreat. Prime Minister is having a cabinet retreat today, tomorrow, and day after. The cabinet ministers are expected to be there this afternoon, so they are all on their way. That's the reason they send their regrets. They are not able to be in person. So Anita Anand also sends her regrets and the best wishes to our community. So now, let MP Defna come. So I want to thank all these people once again, Brian, Chad, and Andrea. Andrea for being with us, taking the time on a Sunday afternoon for being with us. As you know from Chad's attire, that he's really working hard, serving ice creams at the beach festival. I've known Chad since he was a Ward 5 councillor for many, many years, so he's a hard-working guy. He used to deliver water bottles to his constituents when he was a councillor. I have seen it with my own eyes. Chad, keep up with your hard work. Andrea, keep up with your hard work. Ryan, keep up with your hard work and keep us safe. That's my message to you. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go here. When the others come, that we will recognize them. Okay, thank you very much. I will bring it to you in your office. All right. That's for me. Sorry, I had to mention your brother. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, now I hear MP from Hamilton Mountain, Esna. She's also stuck in traffic, it seems, so she may not make it, but there's a staff on her behalf. I request you to come forward and you check yourself why she's not here. And, you might be the next MP. You never know.
Good morning. Thank you so much for hosting me today. It's lovely and beautiful. My name is
Yeah, it's gets disconnected between. You cannot do anything about it. It's just network is bad.
Earlier, as well as the mayor, for your lovely event focused on peace
Actually, technically, you cannot do live stream without a good internet connection.
Thank you very much. Once again, remember Lisa Hefner for Hamilton Mountain, Chad Collins for Hamilton East Stony Creek, Karina Gold for Burlington, Anita Anand for Oakville. These are all representatives who are serving us very well, and we want them to serve us for many years to come. Thank you very much.
Om Radha Namo Vajam Vai Sravanaja Gurmahe Sabeka Bhanga Bhagavaya Vajam Age Surori Sravanodhamu Ubhenaya Sravanaja Maharaja Om Tat Brahma Om Tat Vaju Om Tadhatman Om Tat Satyam Om Tat Guru Namaha Antasarati Bhudevu Guhayam Vishwamurtivu Tvam Yajñasvam Vajakaratvam Indrasvam Rudrasvam Vishnusvam Brahmasvam Prajapatihi Tvam Sadhava Apo Jyotiraso Sudam Brahmabhutbhuvat Suvaro Sudarshana Vidmahe Mahatvaraya Dhimahi Tannasakram Prachodayat Narasimhaya Namaha Anandamangala Karpura Devam Samarpayami Srimandamarana Govinda Govinda Venkatramana Govinda Lakshmi Venkatramana Govinda. Someone offer the flowers to the Sudarshana Kalasham. If you have middle flower also, you can offer it the also. Before that, everyone repeat Om Namaste Garha Patyaja Namaste Dakshina Agnade Namaha Ahava Niyaja Mahavedyai Namo Namaha. After offering the flowers, we can do selection of the Mundan and the Kalasham. If there is too much people, you can go big round, and you can do the selection of the Kalasham around the home. Om Gani Samapani Janmam Tarakadhani Chan Kani Kani Pranashanti Selection Pade Pade Vapo Hatta Pakarnanam Makadya Pakashuntaha Rahimam Kripaya Deva Saranagatavatsalam Yatha Sharanam Nasti Tvameva Sharanam Mama Tasmat Karunya Bhavena Raksharaksho Janardhana Raksharaksho Sri Mahadarshana. Elderly people can do Atma Pradakshanam. Whoever can do Mahapradakshanam, they can do the Pradakshanam around the whole. After offering the flower, people can go 3 times around.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, whoever did the Homan, they can bring their home come with the key and offer in the main home. After the collection of
Last.
If you are feeling too hard, take the mud home and take the ghee from the oil bowl and bring the oil bowl here. If it is thick. While offering, please take care of your cloth because if you offer the ghee, the plate will be more. All the gents, they can offer the ghee who is wearing below 1,000 rupees cloth. Above 10,000 rupees saree, they don't carry.
You should really have the food here. You should really have the food. Food. Yeah. These guys like this temple they make very tasty food. You can just sit for a few minutes.
Are you saying just film the food or?
No, eat.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe do both. Actually.
Overheating?
Your camera is overheating. Shit. The laptop is okay.
After offering the Homan, please come and take Tirupati and Prasadam from us. Please give a little time. The plate will get the food. Please give a little bit time. So the plate will get food.
Do you want to take it? Not very
Everyone offer a prayer and we will do that. Om Yagya Yagyamayam Tadevaha Ari Dharmai Dharmanya Ehanagam Nahiva Hasridante Yatra Purve Sadhyaha Santi Devayadas Kamvidasakam Pratishta Pajami Sopanatve Shemaya
Let it go till the time it's there. You want to leave? You should really have the food, but
Yeah, you should just eat something, and I'm gonna. You know what? My dad doesn't want me to.
we can keep it in the car maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'll go do that.
But you should really have the food here. The food of this temple is very good.
You can.
Yeah, it's very good.
You don't have to watch it.
No, you go, I will come. Otherwise, he will say that you are not.
Here, you can do it the whole time.
How much was that for?
Whoever wants to take the
You can maintain it.
Yeah, I'll probably just keep it.
Om Satamanam Bhavati Yoga Purusha
Capacity is
Satyendriya
very low.
Ayushavendriye Praditishtate.
At least 10,000. You can this can charge it only once, like once or twice. So you should be at least 10,000. Yeah, but problem is it's not charged. I used it yesterday and I did not get time to charge it again. I was working till very late. Not from India.
Bless and be blessed, Lord. I know that you always remind